Doctors, welcome. In this video, we will compare a laptop computer with a desktop computer and try to find out the most economical, low maintenance and long lasting option for our dental use. Doctors, our comparison between the laptop computer and a desktop computer will be based on the following factors. Number 1, life. Number 2, repairability. Number 3, portability. Number 4, ease of upgrading the hardware. Number 5, better screen size. Number 6, the viewing angles. And last but the most important point, and that is the cost. I am Dr. TARUN MAVADIA from Aksar Dental Academy. Let's begin. And the number 1 point is life. Doctors, desktop PC has definitely more life compared to a laptop. Every laptop within few years will definitely have battery issues, and most of them also have heating issues. So in a way, after few years of laptop use, they generally need to be constantly attached to a power supply like a desktop PC, and also the main purpose of a laptop computer, that is to be used on the lap, cannot be fulfilled because of the heating issue. So in the life factor, the desktop PC has definitely better life than a laptop computer. And as you all know, doctors, every suggestion and every topic that we discuss here are tried and tested by me for many years. And in this category also, I would like to present to you my own example. I have one of my PC from my intensive days, and I'm still using the same PC without any maintenance up till now, without any repairs or upgrades up till now in one of my clinics for my RVGs, dual screen for intraoral camera, and for every other purpose. So this is really a proof that desktop PCs can really last very long, and they are low maintenance and cost effective options. Number 2 factor is repairability. The desktop PCs are very easy and cheap to repair, while laptops comparatively are costlier and also sometimes very difficult to get repair. For desktop PCs, every type of part is easily available in the open market and are also cheap to buy, while in case of most of the laptops, maximum of the parts are very costlier and also sometimes they are available with the company's service station only. So this makes them very difficult to acquire. Desktop PCs can be repaired by any type of a PC repair guy, while most of the complicated laptops needs the company's own trained technician to open them up and to get them repaired. And one of the best part that I like about desktop is, for the desktop, each and every part has a separate warranty period. So in case of any issue, you can yourself open up the CPU of the desktop and you can replace the part yourself or get it exchanged in the warranty period without voiding the warranty of any other parts. While in case of laptops, if there is any issue, the laptop needs to be opened up, and this sometimes when opened up by other technician except the company can void the warranty of the full laptop or each and every part. That is the full product. So doctors, as a conclusion, I would conclude that desktop PCs are very easy, very cheap, and also cost effective in repairs, while in those cases of laptop, they are difficult, expensive, and also sometimes a very long process to get them repaired. Our third factor is portability. This is the only feature where the laptop will definitely have upper hand compared to a desktop PC. Laptops can be easily carried with us and can be used at multiple places like the clinics and at your home also. While the same thing can be done with desktop, but it is not a practical thing to do. But doctors, I have a different view on this part also. As any of the product has more portability, there are more chances of damaging that product while carrying them at different places, and also many a times while using such portable products at multiple or different places, they can also get damaged. While on the other hand, desktop PCs generally stay at their permanent space, so portability or shifting the desktop PC is practically not possible. So in a way, physical damage or drop damage to the desktop PC is practically impossible. And this can also add to the life of our computer. Also, I know many young doctors will prefer to buy a laptop thinking that they can use the same laptop as a way of entertainment for their home personal use and also at the clinic. To such doctors, I have a very good calculation at the end, and I will prove it to you that getting a desktop PC will be a cost effective option, way much cheaper, and also you will get better specs along with it, and you can save enough money. You can buy your own personal tablet extra for your entertainment purpose. So in a way, buying one laptop is equal to buying a good desktop PC with two screens, one for your dental chair and one for your consultation table. Along with that, you can save enough money, and for your entertainment purpose, you can buy additionally a tablet along with it. Still, I think the cost of this will match around with your buying one laptop, which will only bring one screen to your dental clinic. And also, as I mentioned earlier, the life and the repairability of the laptop is very less compared to a desktop PC. Let us move further, and our next factor is number 4, upgradeability. Desktop PCs are always easy to upgrade, and the hardware specifications can be upgraded any point of time just by adding new parts or by replacing the old parts with a better quality part in the future. While with laptops, it is practically impossible to upgrade the hardware for better specifications in the future. Also, doctors, this is a very important part for us as a dentist, because now the digital dentistry is slowly growing up, and in future with the help of AI there will be many of the applications coming up for our smile design and projecting the future cases, etc. So at that point of time, if you have a desktop PC, you will be able to increase up the speed and the power of your desktop by just upgrading them up with a very low expense, while in case of laptops you will have to completely change your laptop. So looking at the future possibilities of AI and digital dentistry, I would suggest you to buy a desktop PC. Also, please note that no matter what type of desktop PC you buy, if you are going to buy an intraoral scanner in very recent future, this desktop PC or even your normal laptop will be not adapted to it. There are very high specs or very costlier laptops specially designed for digital scanners. So please don't consider that as a part of your desktop purchase. But generally the intraoral scanner companies will additionally give the laptops to you with the cost included in the intraoral scanner. Our next factor is number 5, the better screen size. Laptops generally have a common screen size starting from 10 inch up to 14 inch, and some very high specs and very costly laptops will have screen size of up to 19 inch. While in case of desktop PC, the lowest possible size available is of 19 inch, and the biggest size possible can be compared to the biggest size of the screen available or TV available. But for our dental use, I consider 32 inch as the maximum biggest size of the screen required. So laptops can have maximum size from 10 inch to 14 inch, and desktop PCs can have size from 19 inch up to 32 inch for our dental use. Our next factor is number 6, and that is viewing angle. In order to understand what is a viewing angle, let us have a look at the interesting video. So doctors, as you can see in this video, from the very front clear angle, the pictures on both the screens is clearly visible. But as soon as the viewing angle changes, that the screen or our eye angle is going downwards, one of the screen is more clear but the other one is becoming darker. Similarly, as we are shifting on the sideways to the screen with a better viewing angle is very clear, that is onto our right side, and the screen with a very bad viewing angle becomes hazy, and that is on our left side. So after these two examples from the video, I hope you get an idea what is a viewing angle. Basically, how clearly you can see the screen once you move from the center of the screen towards the sideways. Okay, and why am I bringing this topic to you? So let us consider the same situation in our dental use as in this video. Okay, so why am I bringing this point to us? let us take an example of our dental clinic setup and how it can be practically affecting our practice. So doctors, as you can see in this video, this is an doctor's consultation table, and here on one of the side doctor will be seated, and on the other side patient and one of the relatives will be seated. Now with an example of the laptop, which will be generally positioned at the center of the table, most of the laptops have a very small viewing angle. So if the laptop is placed in the center like this, both the doctor and the patient will not be able to get proper clarity of the screen. So in most of the laptops, the doctor will have to shift the laptop towards him first, bring up the pictures or whatever is need to be shown to the patient, and then they will have to shift the laptop again facing towards the patient, and then the patient can see the picture clearly. Many a times when multiple pictures or different things are to be shown to the patient, the laptop has to be repeatedly transferred from the facing to the doctor to the patient, again to the doctor, again to the patient. And this is not a very pleasant experience, and also it breaks the link of talking or convincing to the patient. Also doctors, when the laptop is facing towards the patient, it becomes difficult for the doctor to reach and change the pictures or to manage the keyboard also. While in case of desktop PCs, generally the PCs have a screen which are normally LED TVs, and LED TVs have a very wide viewing angle. So as you can see in this picture, both the doctor and the patient will be able to clearly see the screen without shifting the screen. And also the accessibility to the keyboard is very easy and is not an interference. And with my own personal recommendation, it will be very easy for you to buy a 32-inch screen. So bigger screen compared to your laptop will add to the experience, and we will be able to see each and every issue of oral cavity, which is a very small in size, by enlarging them, and this will help us to convince the patient. So my suggestion is go for a desktop PC which has TV screens along with them, which have a better viewing angle, and this can present a very good and high quality picture to the patient, and it can be a great experience for the patient viewing the pictures and also for the consulting doctor to explain every issue to the patient. Doctors, now our last and a very important factor according to me is the cost price. So in order to understand the cost price, I am going to give you two types of suggestion. Number one will be the cheapest options available for laptop and a desktop PC. This is for the people who are on a very tight budget. Okay, and next option will be the ideal recommendation from my part, that what is the ideal type of desktop and the screen sizes that you should try to adapt, and with that same comparison we will be doing with the same price. If we get a laptop, what are the features we will acquire? Okay, so let us begin our comparison of the cost, but first our option is the cheapest. So as I have spent a lot of time searching for the option, and the cheapest option in the laptop category that I could find was at a cost price of 16,500. The product is visible to you on the screen. The company is not that much famous, but as you can see in the details, the feature of this laptop with 16,500 rupees are: the laptop has a Celeron dual core processor along with 4 GB of RAM, but the storage is only 128 GB and the screen size is 14-inch only. Now, if let us say we increase our budget by little bit, then the next possible option from a good company or at least a known company will be this option, costing us approximately 21,000 rupees or so. And as you can see the product in the screen, the product name is Infinix InBook X1, and the specifications are: at the price of 21,000 rupees, it brings you Celeron quad-core processor with 4 GB of RAM. It also has 128 GB of memory and a 14-inch display. So these are the two cheapest options available. If you believe in company's name, then the cheapest option will be available for 21,000 rupees. But if you are willing to take a little bit of risk, then you can go with an unknown company or a comparatively newer company, and option will be 16,500 rupees. But only 128 of GB of memory are nowadays not enough for our mobile also. Then for our dental use and record keeping, etc., this is not a very good amount of storage. Now let us compare the cheapest option for the desktop PC that I could find for you, what it is budget and what comparatively better specs do we get compared to a laptop. So doctors, as after a lot of research, these are the few combinations that I came up with, and according to my suggestion, the cheapest desktop options available for you will be, as you can see on the computer, the cheapest CPU that you can buy will provide you one of the better processors, and that is i3 processor. Also, the RAM of the CPU will be 4 GB. It provides you a 500 GB of storage, and additionally you can get 24-inch screen as visible on the display. And even if you get such 224-inch screen along with a mini wireless keyboard, then the total expense of this combination, that is the CPU plus two screens, one for the dental chair and one for the consultation table, along with the keyboard, will in total cost you around 18,500 rupees. So now comparing the cheapest option for the laptop and the cheapest option for the desktop will give you a better processor, more storage, two screens, one for your dental chair and one for your consultation table, and also a very good wireless keyboard. So in a way, for 18,500 rupees, you can get a desktop PC along with two screens, and you can upgrade your dental clinic or make your dental chair the latest one, and also you can add to the uniqueness of your dental practice. Also doctors, all those who have not watched our videos on intraoral camera, I would suggest you please watch them out from the first part. You will get a knowledge on what is an intraoral camera, how it can improve your practice, how it can increase your earning, and what benefits does it carry. Okay, so watch those videos if you missed on it. But if you are already aware about them, then one of the major question from every person was how to set this up. So that is why we have brought this video, and the cost price according to me is the most important whenever I get anything. So now here it is clear to you that with cost of 18,500 rupees, you can get a very good quality desktop computer along with two screens and a wireless keyboard. But doctors, if you ask me, my ideal recommendation for a desktop PC will be little bit with higher specs and one of the biggest screen. So that brings us to our second comparison, and that is a medium quality or ideal requirement for a CPU in a dental clinic. So doctors, for an ideal desktop PC requirement for a dental clinic, my suggestion will be to buy this CPU, which has an i5 processor, second generation. It also has 8 GB of RAM, approximately 120 GB of SSD, along with 500 GB of storage, costing around 12,000 rupees. Additionally, I would request you to get 124-inch screen, which will cost you around 5,300 rupees. And this screen will be for your dental chair. And addition to that, I would request you to get a 32-inch screen, which will cost you around 7,000 rupees. Okay, and along with a wireless keyboard costing around 600 rupees. This all brings your total up to 25,000 rupees. While if you go to buy a laptop with a medium specification, then also a price range of 27,000 rupees will get you only a i3 processor with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, and at lastly it will have only one screen which will be of 14-inch only. So buying a laptop worth 27,000 rupees is also not compared to the desktop suggestion that I have for you. And with 25,000 rupees of budget, you can get a very high specs i5 CPU processor, which has enough storage, which will last you for years for patient records and every type of your personal storage also. Along with that, you will get a 24-inch screen for your dental chair and a 32-inch screen to be kept on your consultation table. And you will get a wireless keyboard. So my suggestion, if it is affordable in your budget, go with the second suggestion of desktop, that is the ideal requirement which I told you, which will cost you around 25,000 rupees. But if you are on a tight budget, go with the cheapest option that I suggest you, and which will cost you around 18,500 rupees. And in future, when you earn enough by using intraoral camera and dual screens, you can upgrade one of the 24-inch screen to a 32-inch screen, and you can place the old screen in your waiting room area and so. But doctors, I would definitely request you to get this 2-screen setup. Okay, I have tried my level best to explain you up, and I've come up with ideas proving you that buying a laptop will be more expensive. In a budget less than that, you can definitely get a desktop computer, which will save you money also. And addition to that, the life of such desktop PCs is way more higher, and also cost of repairs are very less, and they are the most cost effective technological devices for your dental clinic. Doctors, a very important point to be remembered over here is whenever you are getting a laptop for a dental use, please see to it that it has a Windows system installed into it. Nowadays, there are many surfing laptops available which will be Android based, Chrome based, etc. And those will not support our RVG's software. So in order to install your RVG into your laptop, you require a Windows operating system, and minimum processor required will be dual core or above it. Okay, my recommendation to you is I would suggest you to get at least i3 processor, so it can be future proof to you. As you are aware that digital dentistry is very soon going to improve, and with the help of AI system, there will be many more softwares coming for smile design and planning of the treatment, etc. So this is a very important point to be noted. Many a times I have seen student, they become very excited by looking at the price of the laptop, which are generally 17, 18, 20,000 rupees. But by mistake, they buy a Chrome based or Android based laptop, and then they are not able to install their RVG softwares in them. So please make a note of this and don't try to make the mistake. So doctors, I hope with my this comparison and my points and my suggestions to you, you have a little bit more clarity on whether you would like to go for a laptop or a desktop. Okay, my aim for suggesting you for desktop is only so that you get a screen on your dental chair, and this is which will make your dental chair different from other dentists around you, and this can be an upgrade or a good feature in your dental clinic. Believe me, doctors, I have gained a lot of patients and I have impressed a lot of patients using my true camera setup, and even I still today I use them up to impress up my patient, and it is a very good way to stand out unique. Okay, most of the senior practitioners who will have a lot of patients waiting, they are not able to spare that much time with the patient. But when the same patient is at my clinic, I spare enough time with them, I show them their issues, and every patient will definitely appreciate that no one had shown us what was an issue. So doctors, I hope with my points, I was clear enough for you to make a decision whether to go for a laptop or a desktop. Also doctors, as you all are aware, for any questions related to dentistry, you can contact us through WhatsApp, and we will try our level best to help you out. There are always interesting details and videos in our description box, so do form a habit of check them out. Many a times we conduct our events. Okay, there are details on our group, and many of the products offer which are available can be mentioned in the description. So whenever you look at our videos, try to form a habit of looking at the description point, and it will definitely be a beneficial point for you. Okay doctors, so that's all on this topic. See you all in yet another interesting video. Until then, stay tuned to the channel. Thank you.